Good morning, guys. I just wanted to come on and do this yes or no timeless pick a card because I haven't done one, I believe, since February or like March, around there. So I'm coming to you live with no makeup. I woke up about 2 hours ago. So this is just the real me. I feel like when I had this idea in my head of wanting to do a YouTube channel, I was like, I'm gonna look cute and have my outfit and my background and everything, and like every time I have to or I want to record or I have to record a video, I just want to be like this, like comfortable with no makeup, and it is what it is. And you guys aren't here to see my face, you're here to see the cards, so it's all good. I hope you guys don't mind. But if you follow me on my Instagram, then you would have seen my background already. But if you haven't, or if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Samantha. I go by @TheInnerEmpress here on YouTube and on Instagram. So if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for clicking on this video and for joining my family. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. And I really, really appreciate your support and you coming back for each video and watching, liking, commenting, whatever you're doing. It means so much to me. So thank you. But the background here, you guys can't really see. I still need to get a camera set up. I'm on my laptop right now and I have a ring light and everything and it's great, but I want the quality to be a little bit sharper for you guys because the lighting is great in here. It's just kind of fuzzy with the camera, so you can't really tell. But my best friends, my mother, my mother-in-law, and my husband surprised me with my little office for my birthday this year, which was the best gift I could ever ask for. I didn't expect it. My husband would always talk about making this spare bedroom that we have into a little office spiritual space for me to do my work and just to do anything really, like my own work, like schoolwork or my work for my job, and then also my spiritual stuff. So it's perfect in every single way. I love it so much. I will try to add a clip or a photo of the room. It's just like one side of the wall really that looks like this, but I have brand new furniture and the whole setup. We followed feng shui and it just feels so good and it just looks so good and I'm so happy. So I'm so excited to be doing this video because it has the new background. But like I said, this is going to be a yes or no pick a card reading that's timeless. I'm also going to be filming an April predictions video coming up soon. I want to do a Zodiac video, but let me know in the comments below, would you rather an April Zodiac video or an April pick a card video? You let me know and then I will do whatever you ask. But yeah, we're going to get right into it. I'm going to do it my typical way. I'll do tarot and oracle and then kind of elaborate as needed. I'm going to shuffle on camera, but I'm going to speed through the process just so you're not staring at me shuffling because it does take a while when I do it on camera. So stay tuned and then we will discuss the piles and put stones on them and everything else. So hang tight. I have my trusty Divine Tarot deck that I will always use for my videos, I think, because it won't let me not use them. Okay, so we have 3 piles here. We have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. The tops are 1 oracle card, then we have these oracle cards, and then underneath the white cards we have our tarot. So take a moment, pause the video, take 3 deep mindful breaths. I would recommend setting an intention for the type of card or for the pile that you have. Set an intention for this month. Think of the number, think of what you want to come out of this month, because remember, whatever is in these cards doesn't necessarily mean it needs to happen. If you don't agree with it, it doesn't need to happen. And if you do agree with it, you can just continue to manifest that to happen. So this is not set in stone. So what I want you to do is take your 3 deep mindful breaths, pick the pile that resonates most with you. Once you have that number in your head, place your hand over your heart and set an intention. So take a moment and do that now. Pause the video if you need to. Alrighty, so my pile 1 folks. We're going to start with the oracle cards first. I want to do it a little bit differently this time. So for your oracle medicine card, you have reflection. with the number 22, that's so interesting. So there is something that you guys have had to reflect on, think about, kind of reevaluate if this is what you want to do, where you want to go. But the number 22 is a master number, so that could be relevant for you for many different reasons. It could be your birthday. If you add 2 plus 2, you get a 4, and 4 is all about home and grounding and like family, like that type of vibe. I think the 4th house does rule the family. So this could have something to do with your family, your home, your partner, your relationship, your grounding, like what you consider to be home, where you are currently. But all in all, it's telling you that you're going to have to reflect, or you will be reflecting. You will be reflecting on something, or you have been reflecting on something, kind of figuring out if this is worth it, if this is what you want to do. And then these cards will hopefully give you your answer for this. Okay. So then for our Sacred Oracle, we have step ahead is all you need. So I feel like right off the bat, this is a yes, and they're kind of telling you, you just need to decide after this reflection, decide if this is what you want or not, and then move forward with it. So I feel like this is definitely a yes. And then our number is 41. If you add it, you get a 5, and 5 represents big, happy changes in numerology. So that's super exciting. And then we will get into our tarot. So to start off, we have the Queen of Coins upright. The Lovers in reverse. The 8 of Cups in reverse. The High Priestess in reverse. And the 7 of Wands upright. Okay, typically I read yes or no's with uprights versus reversals. Now that doesn't mean necessarily that if there's more reversals it's a no, but in traditional like yes or no readings, that would be one way to identify it. So like if I were looking at that from that angle, I would say this is a no, because you have 3 reverse and then 2 upright. However, I feel like looking at the cards as well as the reversals kind of gives you an idea of exactly what the cards and spirit is trying to tell you. So with the Queen of Coins, I feel like this is telling me that this is something that you guys want. You've been manifesting it and thinking about it. And it also has to do with, like I said originally, with, I believe it was the 4, yeah, with 22, with like finances or home or building a future, like earthly materials, earthly things. A home, I think I said that, a job, stuff like that. And you usually are somebody who works hard and gets what they want. And I think because this has taken you some time, it's kind of stumping you and you're like, wait, am I even going to get this? Then with the upright 7 of Wands, this is also saying that this is, again, something you've been manifesting. It's a passion of yours, something you really care for, you really, really, really want for whatever reason. But with the 7 of Wands, this is not something that was handed to you, which goes back to what I was saying of it's stumping you because like you normally, okay, what am I trying to say? You could be like a Sag or have Sag placements like Sag and Jupiter, because Sag is a lucky sign in the sense that they have Jupiter as a ruling planet. So for me, my Jupiter is in Sagittarius as well as having a Sag rising. So this would kind of fit my bill of, and I don't mean this in a boasting way, but like typically I get what I want because I just have good luck. I also manifest and I do all the work, but things kind of just tend to fall into place for me pretty easily, and I think that that's because of my Sag placements. So you could have something similar where things kind of just go and they work for you without any real effort or stress, even though you do try and you do work hard. But this card is telling me that this is not one of those situations. This is something that you've worked very hard for a pretty long time, like a couple months or a couple of years trying to get this. And because it's not working, you feel like this is a reflection on your hard work and your efforts, and that's not true. That might be what you have to reflect on, is how your perspective on things and your self-talk. Okay, because also 22 as a master number, this is, wow, I just realized something. The season on this card is winter. Oh, you can't see it. And hold on. I'm still getting used to this camera on this angle right now. Okay, winter. Sag is a winter baby. You could have started this in the winter. You could have planted these seeds in the winter. This could come to fruition in the winter. But I think overall, Spirit is telling you that you just need to like reevaluate what you want, how you're working towards it. Maybe you want this and you're working for nothing. You're putting all this effort in for nothing because you're not doing the right thing. You need to like really reevaluate your plan of action, what you want exactly, be specific, have a plan, make a list, and then all you have to do is go ahead with it and you'll get it. Okay? So with the Lovers in reverse, I feel like this is something that it could have to do with your relationship. This is a general reading, but this could be something that you had to choose. It was a decision that has to be made. Either you haven't made that decision yet, and that's why you haven't received it, or this could be something that you will have to make a decision on in the month of May. So the Lovers card is the Gemini card, so that's May to June. So you could be making a decision around then. You could be getting an answer around then. You could have Gemini in your chart. Or this could have to do with a relationship, something you want for your relationship, something you want for your lover, whatever the case is. But I feel like with this being in reverse, this is just saying this hasn't happened yet. This decision hasn't been made yet. You still have to make, or what am I trying to say? The decision hasn't been made yet. You haven't had to come to terms with making a decision yet. Or the idea is not even in your head. So with it being in reverse, I'm not taking it as a no, I'm taking it as it hasn't happened yet. Then with the Eight of Cups in reverse, this is also looking at, it's all about perspective. So in this card upright, this person's kind of sad and looking away, but he doesn't see all the cups that he has built and all the cups that he has right now that's full and upright. He's too busy focusing on what he doesn't have and the lack of. And then with the moon, I feel like this is all about intuition. You have to start trusting your intuition more. You have to start believing in yourself, believing in the universe, and trusting the process because you have so much going for you already. You have so much that you are going to receive and that you're capable of, and you're too busy focusing in the lack mindset, and that is why this hasn't happened for you. And the decision could be simply just saying, okay, I want to do this, I want to move here, or I don't want to move here, or I want to take this job, I don't want to take that job, but you're kind of sitting on it and just waiting for somebody to kind of like spoon feed you the answer, but Spirit's telling you that you know everything that you need to do. You are the High Priestess. You have the intuitive ability and the common sense and the knowledge to realize this is what I have to do, but you're still choosing not to. Why? Reflect on that. Think about that, okay? So overall, I would say this is a not right now answer. It's a no, but very loose, because it's going to be a yes very shortly, from anywhere between May and December, okay? Because the Lovers, like I said, represents Gemini, and then this is the Winter card. So I feel like through that time, it's a large span, but in that time, this will become a yes. So whatever this is about, this could be about relationships, this could be about family, or job, or home, because there's a lot of home, fourth house energy, there's a lot of emotions and passion and everything else. So just keep this card in the back of your head. If you need to take a screenshot of it, please do. It says step ahead is all you need, and then the number adds up to 5. All you need to do is take that step, that leap of faith, and big happy changes will be coming to you. So I hope that this resonated. If it did, please let me know in the comments below. I hope you guys have a beautiful April if you're watching this live. And if you watch this at some other point, I hope you have a beautiful day. And I will see you in the next video. Bye. My pile 2 friends, how are you? Well, my teacher lingo just came out. So we're going to start off with the Oracle cards first. I want to kind of change it up a little bit, and then we'll get into the tarot. So first, if I can pick this thing up, we have Rebirth, Spring, and then 21. I love this card. So currently we are in spring. We are in a time of rebirth with the season itself, the new astrological year, and so on. We had a full moon in Libra that was all about releasing and letting go on the 28th, so that was beautiful. So 21 could be your birthday. It is the first day of spring. It could have a significant meaning to you otherwise, but it also adds up to a 3, which is all about abundance and spiritual guidance from the other side. So this is kind of just telling me that you're going through this new beginning. You are going through a shedding of old skin. You can be an Aries. You can be a Pisces. And I just think that you guys are kind of going through this death process of a part of you, or this version of you, and you're coming into who you really are, which is beautiful. Okay. And then our sacred oracle, we have the now. Ooh, I love this. The now. And then 7 + 4 is 11, which is a master number of just abundance, success, prosperity, protection, and all the good things. So I feel like the now is exactly where you need to be. Everything in your life is exactly what it needs to be right now. And I'm noticing that this is a very purple-esque card. This is purple. You guys could be having a spiritual awakening. Purple could also be your favorite color. But for me, purple represents psychic and just like third eye energy. For me personally. Not for everybody. But I love that. So to start off with your tarot, we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. And I was telling pile 1, I'm not going to read the reversals versus the uprights as a yes or no, like a traditional yes or no reading would be. I'm going to kind of explain what each card means, and then explain if it's a hard no, a hard yes, or not for now, or a yes for now. So we'll see. So we have the 6 of Coins upright. So you guys have definitely been working very hard for something to come to fruition. The 3 of Swords in reverse. And the Hermit upright. Okay, so you can be an Aries, you can be a Virgo, and you can be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Okay. That's tough because it's like a break even. Let me pull one more tarot just to see. I don't want to read the yes or no's, like reversal versus upright. However, I feel like I picked an even number of cards and that's not good. So hold on. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. So, we also have the Page of Swords upright. So another Swords card. So this is something that you guys have been thinking about. It has definitely taken up a lot of your mental space and mental energy. You're too busy focusing on the future and what's to come and what that's going to look like instead of focusing on the now. And that could be part of the rebirth process that you're going through, where you're learning how to let go. Like I said, we went through a full moon in Libra recently, which is also all the air sign energy. And that's all about releasing and letting go. For me, my intention was to release and let go of control. That could be something that you guys want to do. But I feel like we're thinking so far ahead, and this Ace of Swords is like exactly what you want, and you're like, okay, I'm manifesting it, I'm doing all the work, I'm making my connections, I'm planting the seeds, I'm doing the give and take, and I'm like putting out into the universe as much as I'm receiving. Why am I not getting it? Well, Spirit is saying, because right now you have to focus on this rebirth, this new beginning, and kind of getting your ducks in a row with this new version of yourself. And focusing on the present. I feel like the overall message here is be present. Be grateful. You could have Libra in your chart, maybe like a Libra rising. But be grateful for what you have already. Because I feel like I say this in every reading. When I read my friends, I say this. But this is a very clear-cut message that Spirit is trying to convey to everybody. It's not that you can't manifest and you can't get what you want if you're not giving thanks for what you have right now. But you can have this Ace of Swords next month, but if you're too busy thinking about this Ace of Swords instead of being grateful for the house and the job and the friends and the life that you have right now, this can become 3 years instead of next month. Does that make sense? So Spirit's trying to tell you to be present. Enjoy the blessings that you have now, because at one point, the blessings you have now were things that you wanted. That was your Ace of Swords, and now you have it. And now that you have it, you're kind of like, I don't need it anymore, on to the next one. That's how Spirit's kind of viewing it. But with the Page of Swords, I feel like this is in the beginning stages, and it's interesting because she's holding a little bird, and then there's more purple and pink flowers over here. So this goes back with the color theme over here, as well as it being spring and the new equinox. The pages represent young, new beginnings, immature energy. But with the Page of Swords, this could be something that has just started to happen. Like the ball is just starting to get rolling. It's not happening yet, but it's definitely in the works. The Hermit, like I said, you could be a Virgo, but this is also something that you are keeping a secret, or somebody's kind of hiding something from you. It's a secret, amongst your group, but this is a blessing in disguise. And with the white stag, I feel like this white stag is what the Ace of Swords is. So maybe whatever you have been manifesting, somebody's going to help you obtain. Somebody has bigger plans for you, and it's already in the works because they're figuring it out, but you're too busy thinking about, well, when is it going to happen? Stop. It's happening. It's already working. Focus on what you have, okay? And the Three of Swords in reverse, I feel like this is telling me you kind of know this already. You're choosing not to face your thought process. You're choosing not to face how you think about things and your perspective and your outlook. And Spirit wants you to start looking at that, okay? So overall, I think this is a yes, but a yes, okay, it's a yes, but you can have this yes sooner rather than later if you focus on the present and this rebirth and really step into this new version of yourself. Whether that means releasing control, whether that means being more grateful and giving more gratitude, whether that means stepping into your spiritual side, whatever that is for you, focus on the now and be very present. Ground yourself through meditation, ground yourself with doing your own tarot cards, journaling, whatever you need to do. But this give and take needs to be given to yourself as well as put out into the universe. So with the Six of Coins, I feel like give yourself the time and the energy that you give to this manifestation. Once you better yourself, then this will come. Okay, so I hope that resonated. If it did, please leave a comment down below and give me a like. It really would help and let me know to do more videos like this. And I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day. Alrighty, last but not least, pile 3. How are you? Welcome to your reading. So we're going to start off with our oracle cards first, kind of change it up, and then get into our tarot cards. I've told the other 2 piles, I'm not going to be reading them harshly, yes or no, based on the uprights versus reversals, but I'm going to read into the cards a little bit more and kind of give you a maybe or a yes for now, no for now, and so on. So to start, we have going within. Love that. And then the number 13. So 13 can represent something for you. It could be a very symbolic number or a spiritual number, or it could just be something that follows you. But you add a 1 and a 3 and you get a 4. So this is all about like your stability, your home life, your family, building things, okay? And it also says inner world. So you guys can be going through a spiritual awakening. I feel as though this imagery is kind of like going down the rabbit hole, and you're kind of learning a lot about yourself and a lot about your family, and maybe you're working on family ties or ancestral trauma, which is great. And then we have the Spark of Hustle. I love this card. Very sacral energy with the colors. And then the number is 17. So you take a 17. That could also be symbolic to you, but if you add it, you get an 8. And 8 is all about financial abundance. Yes, I love this. So the Spark of Hustle. You guys could be doing a lot of inner work, okay? And you're learning a lot about who you are, what you want, what you're capable of. And you might have come up with a new idea of like a project or something that you want to help you make money, or just that you want to do and it will make you money, if that makes sense. But I feel like you guys kind of got a spark or an igniting of creativity that is now going to be taking over your life in a good way. Okay, so let's see. We have the Queen of Swords upright, the King of Swords in reverse, the Three of Coins in reverse, the Page of Cups in reverse, and the Two of Cups in reverse. Interesting. Okay. I'm just taking a moment. There is a lot here. Okay. So right off the bat, without even looking at like individual cards, oh, excuse me, let me take a sip of water. Okay, without even looking at specific cards, with these two and then all of this going within, I feel like you're somebody that gives and puts everybody first, and you're finally not doing that. You're finally thinking for yourself, and that is what gave you the spark. Whether the spark of hustle is to be more independent and do things for you instead of for other people, whatever the case is, all of these reversals is just showing me what you have released. You've released letting other people control your thoughts. You've released juggling a million things to make other people happy. You've released the immature mindset of no one's going to like me if I don't do this for them, or I'm going to look like the bad person if I don't do this for somebody else. Meanwhile, nobody does that for you. Okay, and you're also releasing the negative and toxic emotional ties with a relationship. That could be somebody you're with right now. Overall, you're kind of going within and breaking down this complex or thought process or cords, spiritual cords that have to do with relationships not working out or negative mindset in relationships. And because you're doing that, you are going to receive all of this, but in the positive, and that benefits you. And then with the Queen of Swords, this is telling me that you're finally taking your thought back. You're finally thinking for yourself and doing what you want for yourself instead of doing what benefits others, which is huge, because old you, before going within, before the spark, you would think that that makes you selfish and careless and not, like, you would want to make everybody else happy. With the Three of Coins in reverse, this is really standing out to me right now, because if you can see it upright, the two monkeys on top, they don't look nice, okay? They look kind of evil, and this girl's living her best life and dancing and just living it up, and they're trying to steal her coins. And I feel like up until this point, or up until this change after you went within, you were just somebody who loves life, who's happy and positive, and people around you in your life, in your friend circle, hated that. They wanted to take that from you with these coins. They acted like they were your friends, but when you weren't looking at them, they turned into these monsters, and they would try to take things from you, drain you of your energy, because they didn't want to see you as happy as you were. Okay? Two of Cups, like I said, that was all about relationships. You guys are building this new understanding and this new outlook on relationships, and maybe you've met your partner, your soulmate, and that has changed your outlook on everything. But this is beautiful to see right now, because you have healed that, well, partially have healed, because I don't want to say you have healed it, because everybody always has to do more work, but you're definitely on the path of healing your connection with love and your connection with relationships and what you do and don't deserve. Not that you don't deserve anything, but you know what I mean. And the Page of Cups, I feel like this was something, actually now that I'm looking at it, this could have been an opportunity that was new and exciting, and it like felt really good, but then it was ripped out from under you, or you realize that it doesn't serve you. They turned out to be these guys, and now you've released it, and that has helped you a lot. So now you're in a whole different space, a whole new beginning, because you were constantly getting excited and then being let down, and that caused you to kind of stop and go within and be like, what the hell is going on? What do I need to know? What do I need to do? Why is this happening? And you did it originally from a standpoint of blaming yourself, which is typical for the type of personality that I'm getting, where you're like, what am I doing wrong? Why don't they want me? What can I do to fix it? But then you realize it's not you, it's everybody else. You're picking up on everyone else's shit. You're doing things for everybody else instead of just doing it for you. And once you do it for you, everything's gonna go up, right? So I feel like overall this is a no for now, only because whatever you're asking for, well, hold on, let me channel first. Okay, so this is one of the answers that kind of annoys me, because I feel like as a general reading, you're going to be like, what the hell is that? For some of you, this is a no for now. And eventually these will all turn upright, and then you will reap all the benefits. And then for some of you, it's a yes for now. It depends on what you want to ask. And I hate doing that, because I know this is a yes or no, pick a card, but that's what's coming through. Like, if you want it to be a no, it's a no. If you want it to be a yes, it's a yes. But it's for now. It's temporary. So if it's a yes, it doesn't mean that you're no longer going to get what you've been getting or wanting. But this is just saying, like, as of right now, yes, this is going to be happening soon, but things are going to change again, but in your favor, if that makes sense. So I hope that this resonated. If it did, please let me know with a like and a comment. That would really, really help me out. And I hope that you guys have a beautiful rest of your day. I'm so excited for you, because this is just becoming independent bad bitch that don't need no man, and I'm here for it. So congratulations to you guys doing the work, working hard, and pushing yourselves. You guys deserve all of the abundance, all of the happiness, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.